As you can see, as they proceed to the next or to the green, they keep their carts on the path as long as there is a golf cart, especially around the tees and the greens. You never want to pull a golf cart or a push cart up on the tees or greens. As you can see, once they leave the area of the cart path, they kind of scatter and they go towards their ball. That's best so all the traffic doesn't go over one certain area and doesn't compact that one area and kill the grass. Now, as you can see, as they approach the green, they all go to their ball. They're playing ready golf. That is a key when you play golf, to keep the pace of play up. Pace of play is very important. It's just proper etiquette, not only for you, but for everybody on the golf course, to keep the pace moving. And the person who is furthest from the hole would play next and play up onto the green. And then you just keep going until everybody's up on the green. And once everybody's on the green, you'll notice that they will take the flag out, and then the person on the green furthest from the hole putts first until they get the ball, and you keep rotating until the ball's in the hole. So the honor lies after the tee shot to whoever's furthest from the hole. Here we've got a lady taking a swing in the fairway, and as you can see, she took a divot right out of the ground. Now the proper thing here is to walk up, get your divot. She'll bring it back and she'll put it back into the spot where she took the divot and tap it down so it's level to the ground. This does a couple things. One, it allows the grass to grow back in and fill in a little bit quicker. And two, it's nice and level for the next player. You always want to leave the course better than you found it. Right next to the divot we just took, you can see a couple divots that were not repaired. Here we have a group out here on the golf course who is approaching our 8th green. As you can see, as they come in, everybody's on the green. They take some sort of a round object, usually a coin or a ball marker, and they mark their balls. And then we also, as you can see there, he is repairing his ball mark from where the ball landed on the green for his approach shot. Tears up the turf a little bit. Repairing the ball mark properly like that, you get a nice level surface to putt over in case your ball happens to be behind it and you got to go towards the cup, and also allows the grass to grow back in really quick. Once again, just as in divots, it'll grow in 2 or 3 days. You'll never know it was there. So it allows it to be level and also allows it to grow in quicker. Now, as you can see here, these guys are ready to go. They're ready to putt. Guy furthest from the hole putted first. As in anywhere on the golf course, furthest one from the hole has the honor. Now, I'm also talking during this, but typically you would not be talking during your swings. It's nice to stay as quiet as you can. You'll also notice that the guys, they're not standing real close to each other when they putt or down their line of sight with the hole. This gentleman here is getting ready to putt. He's got his ball down. The other gentleman is marking his ball. And there's nobody standing between where his ball is and the hole in his line of sight. Another etiquette tip. He's close enough, he just goes up and finish. And the next guy puts his ball down and proceeds to putt. Everybody's quiet. Everybody out of his line of sight.
This fertilizer we got specifically this year. Our superintendent, Bob Arnold, did a great job last year of taking some soil samples to Ohio State, and we really found out what our greens were lacking in the way of nutrients. So we actually bought fertilizer this year for the greens to specifically help us out. Again, like I said, we've got 90-year-old greens on 4 of our greens. Anytime you use a dry fertilizer, the granulars are really small for the greens. Fertilizer on fairways and tees are going to be a lot bigger. We use a dry fertilizer. When we use a dry fertilizer, we'll spread that with a hand spreader, and we'll just go ahead and walk it. We've got it all on the computer now where we know how much we need to put at certain weeks of the year. Right now we're on a 5-week schedule with the dry. We also have a liquid fertilizer that we put on about every 2 months, every 8 weeks. So these greens are really getting some tender loving care down here.